10:16. So, for those of you that don't know, my parents go to bed like super duper early. Like my dad is always in bed by 7 o'clock, and they're usually sleeping lights out no later than 9 o'clock. But my dad also has sleep problems like I do, and but he gets like really incoherent. Like I get really awake at night and I can like do things, but he is just kind of like, I don't know. But so I'm sitting in my room and I was just watching just like random YouTube videos and stuff, and my door was open because usually like I close it at night, so my dad knew I was awake. And he walked in. I think he was eating like ice cream, maybe. It looked like ice cream or yogurt or something. Like not a bowl, just like a spoonful of it. And he just like walked in my room and was like, "Do you miss your friends?" Like completely deadpan. Like I think sometimes he's sleepwalking a little bit. And I was like, "Yeah." And I wanted to be like, duh, like of course I miss my friends. And he just kind of like stood there, and then I was clicking on my iPad to pause the video so I could hear what he said, and for some reason he thought that I said, I think he thought that I was talking like on Skype or like FaceTime or something on my iPad, and he was like, "Is that your friend?" And he like looks over on my iPad, and I was like, "No." And then I was like, "Well, do you miss your friends?" And he was like, "Yeah, but they call." And then he just walked out of my room. Like, did that just happen? And now he's just gone. That pretty much sums up my relationship with my dad, who takes care of me. My mom and dad take care of me. I had to move back in with them. But those are just kind of, if you ever have thought about moving in with your parents again when you're older, those are just some of the wonderful things that you have to look forward to, is your dad coming into your room at 10:30 at night and asking if you miss your friends, and then just walking out. Like, didn't say goodnight, nothing. But I am up because, if you didn't know, Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday. And none of my friends know this. I've asked a bunch of them, because I am like, zombies, yes! Romantic movies, no! So nobody ever guesses it, and everybody always thinks it's freaking, what is it, Christmas, because I really like church service, and my family's together, and I love giving presents. But no, Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday, and I can't even remember if I did a video on this before, but I don't want to show it, but I literally spent like $60 at the store. Hallmark is like my best friend for my friends, because I'm not in a relationship right now, but I've actually only had one Valentine's Day that I had a boyfriend, and it was horrible because my parents were like, "Well, you know, you have a boyfriend, like, you go do your thing with him." But we had gone on a cruise at the beginning of the month, and so I don't even know if he called me. Like, maybe he just called and talked, but he didn't come to visit me. He didn't send me flowers or a card or anything. Like, didn't call and say like, "I love you," because he felt like he took me on that cruise, and we were not on good terms after the cruise because we had like the most horrible time on the cruise. So our relationship was like super rocky, and I broke up with him like a month after that when I moved to North Carolina. But anyways, so and then the other serious boyfriend I had, he used to break up with me like before any sort of holiday. Like, he broke up with me before Christmas, and like before my birthday, and he broke up with me before Valentine's Day. So he sucked as a person, but that was when I had no self-worth and I would like beg for him to come back to me. What for? Gosh. Anyways, so, but my parents have been married for over 40 years, so they've kind of like, whatever, Valentine's Day. So they always take me to dinner with them, and so they always get me a card, and my dad gets me flowers, and I get them a card, and then we all go out to dinner. So it's like so fun. And when I don't have a boyfriend, then I have time to like get cards from my friends and like just express to them how much I love them and how much I appreciate them. And I just like love it so much. And it's so funny because everybody always thinks that I'd hate it. But for me, if you're in a relationship, Valentine's Day is kind of like New Year's Eve, but 10 times worse because you go into it with like so many expectations, and like if your boyfriend doesn't meet those expectations, you're gonna be like a raging bitch like the entire rest of the night. So it's kind of like New Year's resolutions. Like you're just like you make them and then you break them. And so for Valentine's Day, it just has always. I went on a blind date one Valentine's Day actually. And that was like kind of cool because his date had like backed out on him at the last minute, and so I was like, yeah, I'll go to the movies with him or whatever. And he wasn't like expecting anything from me or us to like start dating or anything, so it was just cool and relaxed. So, but yeah, so that was my random story of my dad just walking in here. That'd be so weird if he came in when I was taping. I would love that. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm upgrading Valentine's Day cards, and also just to keep you guys updated on my depressive funk, things like that I love because they make me laugh. But I don't know what it is with me. Like, I don't know if other people do this. I feel like it would make me happier if other people did this, but I watch like really sad movies or like horror movies when I'm like depressed. And I shut like all the blinds and I just like it to be dark. So pretty much I do nothing that actually would improve my mood. I don't know, maybe I just wallow in it. But it finally, like for some reason it gets better. But I watched this movie on female infanticide, which is like genocide but like with babies, because so many like Asian type places kill little girls because they don't want them, they want boy girls. That's what I watched today to like get out of a funk. What is wrong with me? It was very educational though. It was like a documentary. It was very interesting. But I don't know, so weird. But tomorrow, Thursday, I am going to be taking questions from you guys. I've already gotten some really awesome questions. I will be answering them, and I will also be giving you too much information, which is going to be talking about just random things that I've heard or articles that I've heard part of them, and I'm just very interested in them, so you can kind of answer in the comments if you know something about them. Like, for example, I'll probably talk about Epsom salts because I've been hearing so much about them lately, and I don't really know how they work or what they are. So I'll probably talk about that and then want you guys to explain things to me. So that will be going on tomorrow. But I already did my video today. This is just a little extra thing. But I hope you guys have an awesome night. Get lots of rest. And I will see you tomorrow. XOOs!